Everybody, Leah here with your weekly card reading starting Monday the 8th of Feb 2021. And 2021 is the year of change, and this month is the month of soul growth. As I was shuffling the cards though, I got the message that soul growth isn't going to happen passively. This is something you really need to be an active participant in. So it's looking at what your goals are, what you want to achieve in life. And these don't need to be material or physical things. This can be just how you want to feel. The kind of success, internal success that you will have in life, how you treat other people, how you look after yourself. All of those things are so important. It's not always about material goals that you need to be meeting. It's no matter what money I have in my bank account, no matter what job I'm currently doing, no matter how I look, how do I feel within me? And that will always be your guide, because if you're feeling good about yourself, then you can attract all of that other stuff. You can create anything in your life that you need to. So it's got to start in here. So that's really where your focus is in Feb. So start of the week, we have the 10 of Raphael. It doesn't start much better than that. This is happy families. It's happy relationships. It's your happy ever after. For some of you, I almost feel like there could be the news of kids, or you're doing something fun with your kids. I'm getting there's two options for some of you. So if this is, seeking out a love interest, maybe there's two options there for you. But again, I really feel like this starts here. You can't possibly have a beautiful, happy outer life if everything in here is in turmoil. So if you don't yet have those things, if you don't have that happy family you are wanting, that loving relationship, the children, whatever it is that you're wanting, start here. And when you can find that contentment and peace within, you create that space to allow all those other things to appear. Now we also have the card of thriving at the start of the week. So I think if you really do this, if you sit down and you set those goals, my most popular card reading I do is the love, health, money card reading. So put those headings down and then set a goal under each of those for what you really want to achieve, and then work out how you're going to do that. There are so many tools available to us. On YouTube, have a look at Abraham Hicks. Do your tapping. Whatever you can do to manifest those things in your life, do that. Because once you actually achieve that and realize the power you have and your ability to create the life you want, then it's only the beginning. And, play with it. Have fun with it. Experiment, see what works, see what creates things, see what perhaps, deters them, and just have fun with it. Now, the middle of the week, we have two cards. We have the 3 of Raphael and the 8 of Gabriel. 3 of Raphael is a card of celebration. It's, getting together with your friends. It's, again, for some of you, I feel like this is going to be an announcement of a pregnancy. And I think for some of you, this could even be an adoption or, fostering a child or something like that. I think this is a non-traditional way of creating that family, I feel. But this is a fun, happy card. For some of you, there could be travel. I know at the moment that's, seems unlikely. So, but it's not impossible. We can do small trips to different places, or it might be just you planning something. This might be part of your manifesting, is planning a trip at some point. The 8 of Gabriel suggests that it's going to happen quickly, that when you really set your mind to something and you start taking these steps, all of a sudden things start to happen, and you might even find yourself feeling a little bit kind of overwhelmed. Going, oh my goodness, like I actually did create that in my life. I've manifested that. That's, exciting, but perhaps potentially a little bit scary too, because when we realize that we have to take full responsibility for our life and what is in it and what's around it, it is a huge responsibility. And it's almost then, once we really fully grasp that concept and understand it, there is no going back. We can't ever fall back into that victim way of thinking, or, this happened to me and it was unfair or anything like that. It's almost, okay, what in my life brought that around? And what do I need to do to shift that so that doesn't happen again? Now, we also have the card of flexibility and diligence here. So it's putting the effort in, it's taking the action, it's setting the goals, but then it's being a little bit fluid in how it's going to come about and being okay with that. So, you know, it's all well and good to say, well, this is my goal and this is what I'm going to do every single day, and this is exactly how I'm going to create that. That's not quite how it works. It's, you know, this is my goal. This is the action I'm going to take to do it. But I'm also going to be open to whatever the universe is going to bring in and provide and support me in doing this. And one of the daily cards for the week was about looking at that outcome and having two options, two paths to take. And it's like, which one do I take? But ultimately, the outcome is the same. Your destination is the same, because whatever is meant for you is there for you. It's the journey on how you're going to get there. So, you know, you might be looking at two paths, one where one is very strict and regimented and I have to do this every day and be really hard on myself, or one could be fun and I'm going to enjoy it, and it might take a little longer, it may not, but I will get to where I'm supposed to be at the end of it, but I'm going to enjoy my life as I get there. At the end of the week, we have 6 of Raphael. Again, a really beautiful card. This is you just having fun. It's enjoying the people that are in your life, the company you're keeping. Again, it's a card of children. So I really feel strongly that that message is coming through for someone this week. We also have the card of patience here. So just set your goals, but then, you know, kind of go with the flow. Enjoy it. Don't expect that, you know, you're going to decide today I'm going to be debt-free and today you're going to be debt-free. It can happen. It's possible. It's not as likely as something that could take a few weeks or a few months or a few years. What is important is that you believe that goal is achievable, that you take the action steps you can take, but then you just kind of trust that it's achievable and you are going to get there, and that is going to be your ultimate outcome, however it comes about. Bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Raphael, and this talks about everything happening the way it's meant to. Everything happens for a reason. If there are things in your life that make you unhappy and, you know, that have felt unfair, and you just sort of look and go, God, I wish that had happened differently. Try and acknowledge that, because, you know, that happens to all of us. We all have things in our life we do not want. There is, you know, sickness and poverty and, you know, all sorts of things that you go, well, no one's going to, you know, create that in their life, not willingly. But it's looking at it and going, okay, what has it taught me? You know, having that financial difficulty, has that taught me to appreciate what I have when I get it? You know, having that really unhappy relationship, has that given me the ability to know my worth and to know what I will not settle for ever again and what it is that I want in my life? You know, bad or negative experiences are only bad and negative because that's the way we're viewing them. If we can find the good that came out of them, then you can shift your whole mindset and let it go. And this is very much letting go of anything you're holding on to that is keeping you stuck, that's keeping you in that kind of victim mentality, or just stopping you from moving forward. If there's some fear there of, you know, well, this could happen again, I could get hurt again. Yes, you could. But you're not going to get anything better if you don't take that risk and try and move forward. Now, usually I don't take the second card that comes underneath, but it's the card of justice, and the justice card came up in the daily cards as well. Although when I read that card, I didn't read it in the traditional sense of what the card means. So that's coming up on Sunday. So just pay attention to that, because it may be significant to you. We also have the card of embracing. And interestingly, in one of the daily cards, I have written something about embracing something in life. So again, it's paying attention to those daily cards, how they fit in with this weekly reading and how it resonates for you. The cards can't possibly be 100% accurate for every single person who watches them. So take what resonates for you, take what feels true, and leave the rest. It's meant for somebody else. The card from My Healing Cards, and I laughed when this card came out because it is Valentine's Day this weekend, is the card of love. All true love starts with you. So give the love you want to give to somebody else, or that you are giving to someone else, always give it to you as well. This can remind you to just be loving life. It doesn't have to be about another person. This can be you just going, this is where I'm at in life, but you know, I'm going to do these fun things that I enjoy. I'm going to manifest. I'm going to create. I'm just going to love my life. So really bring that energy of love into your every day. As soon as you wake up in the morning, just lay there and really embody that vibration of love, and you will see your life start to shift and change. The affirmation card for the week is open to the universe, and it says, I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept love and myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. So a really, really beautiful, successful planning week in this month of soul growth and this year of change. But you have to take the action, and you've got to set the goals, and you have to shift your mindset and be really true to yourself and what it is that you're wanting. And if you do that, you can create anything you want in life. So have a fantastic week. If you want your own personal card reading, head over to Leah Lloyd Healer on Facebook and Instagram and scroll through and find those posts. I can do readings this weekend, so order those if you want one. Otherwise, see you next week. Bye.